No, I don't. I don't trust you.
I'm not telling you to trust me. I'm telling you that this is what Darby wants.
Well, Darby isn't here.
Ever wondered what will happen when Harvey meets his British counterpart? In Season 3, Episode 3 of Suits, a charming yet mysterious figure from the London office steps into the fray, shaking things up at Pearson Darby. In the bustling law firm, a sharp-suited stranger makes his way towards Harvey's office. At the door, he meets Donna, positioned like the ultimate gatekeeper. As he attempts to bypass her without a word, Donna, with a playful spark in her eyes, calls him out. Why would he ignore such a commanding presence? The man, unshaken, quips back that ignoring her was a choice, hinting at the thrill of living on the edge. Donna counters that he must enjoy taking risks. The stranger, introducing himself as Stephen Huntley from the London office, acknowledges the thrill. Intrigued, Donna probes if casual conversation could lead to something more serious and fun. Stephen, smooth as ever, assures her that he's more than just good. Just as Stephen reveals his full name and position, hoping to dazzle, Donna simply states her name. Stephen tries to flatter Donna by mentioning that there's been talk about a feisty new ginger in the office, suggesting he's well informed. However, Donna quickly sets boundaries, making it clear that no amount of charm would grant him easy access to Harvey's office. Stephen admits he wasn't actually trying to charm his way into seeing Harvey, but is interrupted before he can explain further. At this moment, Harvey enters, calling for Donna to send documents regarding a case to Lewis. As Harvey acknowledges Stephen, he makes it clear he knows who Stephen is and why he's there. Caught in a subtle showdown, Stephen looks over at Donna and asks if she had alerted Harvey through a text. Donna's reply is sharp, affirming her own skills in the game they're playing. Stephen, perhaps both impressed and slightly weary, remarks that their encounter is not over yet. Donna, quick on her feet, questions if that's a threat. Stephen, with half a smile, suggests she can take that comment however it pleases her most. As Stephen enters Harvey's office, he was quick to clarify his position. Despite his reputation as Darby's fixer, he insisted that his visit wasn't about causing any disruption. Surprisingly, the news that hit him upon his arrival from Heathrow was no small matter. What started as bribery now escalated to murder charges. Harvey, ever the skeptic, wasn't buying the timing coincidence. He suggested that regardless of when Stephen learned the facts, his motives had not changed. Stephen shifted focus to a different type of bombshell, the one outside Harvey's office, namely Donna. Describing Donna, Stephen did not hold back. He compared her allure to that of Elizabeth Hurley and her sass to Maggie Thatcher. But Harvey, having once dated Liz Hurley, felt the need to defend her sass, playfully sparring with Stephen about who truly appreciated her spirit more. Their banter revealed a comfortable rivalry, with Harvey tossing a light-hearted jab about Stephen not being the only one in awe of Donna. He also threw in a warning. Donna could hear everything they were saying. With a murder charge to focus on, Harvey pressed Stephen for the real reason behind his visit. Stephen laid it out. He was there to oversee cultural integration, a standard procedure in the merger that had been planned for 2 weeks. Why did he seek Harvey's help? Well, it's not every day you get a straightforward answer, but here it was. Harvey was influential, someone people listened to, and Stephen hoped that with Harvey's endorsement, the firm would be more receptive to the changes he planned to implement. Harvey's response was classic. He didn't pave the way for others. People paved the way for him. Understanding his stance, Stephen concluded the best way to stay on Harvey's good side was simply to stay out of his way. Jessica and Harvey found themselves deep in conversation about the unexpected arrival of Stephen Huntley, who, it seemed, hadn't come to the firm empty-handed. Harvey confirmed their brief meeting. Jessica then revealed that Stephen had brought something quite substantial with him, the first dividend from the merger, and it was hefty. Harvey, eyeing the check, realized it was a staggering $500,000. Jessica nodded, acknowledging it as the first tangible benefit of their merger. Harvey, puzzled and a bit taken aback by the amount, couldn't help but inquire about Jessica's share. With a smirk, Jessica teased about her own check, hinting it was considerably more than Harvey's. Harvey guessed amounts until he hit the mark at $1.5 million. He joked about Jessica being valued 3 times more than him, but Jessica playfully dismissed the notion, suggesting the check didn't reflect their true value. Does the check really signify that Stephen's only purpose here is cultural integration? Jessica instructed Harvey directly. She warned him to dig deeper and uncover Stephen's true agenda. Meanwhile, Donna had some interesting intel of her own. She mentioned to Harvey that Stephen had booked a suite at the Peninsula for a month. Quite a lengthy stay for what was supposed to be a week of cultural integration. Praising Donna for her thoroughness, Harvey realized that there was a slight problem. Jessica had only just asked him to investigate Stephen, yet Donna had already gathered significant details. Donna countered that she hadn't just anticipated Jessica's request, but Harvey's underlying needs as well. Harvey playfully accused her of acting on her own curiosity, suggesting her interest in Stephen might be a little personal. At a scheduled lunch meeting, Harvey unexpectedly informed Stephen that he had already taken care of his hotel bill and effectively checked him out. Curious, Stephen couldn't help but joke about leaving a generous tip for housekeeping. Harvey made it clear that the purpose of this lunch wasn't just pleasantries. He wanted the truth about Stephen's real intentions in the city. Stephen finally admitted he was here to help Harvey fulfill a promise made by Darby, taking over the firm from Jessica. However, this confession did not sway Harvey as much as Stephen had hoped. Instead, it raised more suspicions about Stephen's actual role and whether his help would come with strings attached. Stephen playfully suggested that if Harvey appreciated his help, they could settle their differences with a race using 2 luxury cars from Harvey's car club, specifically a pair of mint 1956 Porsche Speedsters. But Harvey wasn't biting. He remained wary of Stephen's motives. Interrupting this lunch was Cameron, who approached. He claimed to have secured 5 witnesses who could place Ava's colonel at the scene of the murders, a critical development in Harvey's current case. Cameron's challenge was clear, and he left them with a smirk, certain of his new evidence. Despite this troubling news, Harvey stood firm in his decision to refuse Stephen's help. He expressed his distrust, questioning what was stopping Stephen from using this situation to position himself above Harvey eventually. Stephen tried to reassure Harvey, insisting that he had no interest in taking over and he was merely here to assist as per Darby's wishes. Stephen reiterated that he wasn't asking for Harvey's trust, just conveying that his presence and intentions were aligned with what Darby wanted. But Harvey, unconvinced and sticking to his principles, pointed out that Darby himself was not here to confirm any of this. When Harvey saw Stephen walking Ava out of the firm, his suspicions immediately flared. As Ava drove away, he confronted Stephen, bluntly asking if he was taking over as her new lawyer. Stephen's response was unexpected, revealing that Ava had approached him with a request to bribe the witness in her case. However, Stephen admitted that while he initially agreed to help, he had also advised Ava against it, explaining that such a move would only serve Cameron. Instead of taking the unethical shortcut, Stephen had suggested that Ava would be better off sticking with Harvey, the lawyer she had initially chosen, who was best suited to handle her case. Harvey questioned Stephen's motives further, somewhat thrown by Stephen's actions which seemed out of character. Stephen calmly explained his stance. He reassured Harvey that his intentions aligned with Darby's desires. He wasn't there to undermine Harvey, rather he was there to ensure victory for Ava, which by extension would be a win for Darby and beneficial for Harvey as well. Stephen concluded by emphasizing that while he didn't expect gratitude or trust, he believed that their goals were aligned enough that Harvey would eventually recognize the benefits of his involvement. Stephen pulled up alongside Donna on the pavement in his luxury car. He confessed that Harvey had won, not him. His motive for losing, however, was all about her. Donna teased Stephen about showing up just to brag despite his loss. He playfully suggested that losing the race might actually be a strategic advantage if it meant Harvey wouldn't feel threatened by him spending time with Donna. Donna wasn't so easily impressed though. She shrugged off the idea that Harvey had anything to be jealous of, at least not yet. Stephen then hinted that there could be something more exciting than just a car ride if she decided to join him. He knew Donna loved the theater and revealed his plan to take her to see Macbeth, featuring none other than Daniel Day-Lewis, a once-in-a-lifetime performance not to be missed. She pointed out that she had already seen the play. However, Stephen had a counter-offer ready. He was talking about front row seats, an unparalleled experience. Despite her initial reluctance, the offer clearly put her in a tough spot. What do you think of Stephen's tactics and Harvey's responses? Can Harvey afford to trust Stephen? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights.